Hello there, people of the internet. How's everyone doing today? Today I'm bringing you a pistol that is kind of popular on the surplus market right now in the United States as of 2019. This right here is a little star model BM. They're pretty popular right now because you can pick them up pretty cheap, but I imagine that won't stay the case for very long, as with any surplus gun on the market. This is Spanish military, basically 1911, but there's a couple of little changes, but I'm not really going to get into the changes until later. This does fire 9mm Parabellum or 9mm Luger, whichever terminology you prefer, which is nice because other star models fire a 9mm Largo, which is kind of hard to find. Now this one did come with a 8-round magazine, single stack, but in kind of a tradition of ammo conservation on the channel, I'll be loading it with 5 rounds. Gun might actually cycle a little bit better if it's downloaded a bit, less spring tension. I have shot this thing before already. I've had 0 problems with it. I've stuck about 25 rounds to it just to make sure it works and functions. Operates just like a 1911. If you are a 1911 fan, then this is going to feel very familiar to you. Ready to fire. Note, there is no grip safety, and there is a magazine safety. You can't pull the trigger unless the magazine is in the gun. I don't know why they did that, but they did that. First malfunction. Failure to extract. Yeah, there you. Alright, give me a second. There we go. Not too bad. Locks open whenever you're empty. I'm not very good with firing handguns. I'm not all that accurate. I'm sure that this thing's more accurate than I am. But it's got some fair accuracy to it. I didn't really hit the jugs, but I wasn't exactly aiming all that well. I was mostly just firing to show the functionality of the pistol. Did have one malfunction, but this is a... Hold on, I gotta put the magazine in the gun so I can lower the hammer. Don't know why they put that in there, but they put that in there. What do you want? It's a surplus handgun for under 200 bucks. It's a very, very nice handgun for under 200 bucks, to be honest. This one right here is 1979 production, and it seems to fire brass case all right. I'm not sure how it's going to fire in steel case. I'll make another video on that. I got an ammo shipment coming tonight, but that'll probably be after dark, and I can't make a video on that. So what I am firing is PMC bronze. Yeah, PMC bronze. 9mm 115 grain. So nothing special, but not exactly the cheapest that I could get my hands on. Speaking of firing ammo, I'm gonna reload because the sun's going down and I want to shoot some more. Alright, one more thing to note. I'm not sure if this is all of the star model BMs, but this one right here, or at least the 79 model, you can't push the magazine all the way in unless you press this button. I find that I had the same issue on high points. Well, not really issue, I'm sure it's a safety, but it's annoying whenever you're trying to speed load your gun. Got through all 5 rounds, no problem. I didn't hit any of my targets, but got through all 5 rounds, no problem. Locked open, of course. Now, our magazine right here does not just drop out of the gun. So you can't speed load this thing like you can with a 1911. You gotta physically reach up and pull it out. You can't just lob it out. So that's another thing to note. This thing's not a speed loader or a faster loader. So not exactly a competition gun if you ask me, but is what it is. Alright, that sun is just in the absolute worst spot for this camera angle. Got another 5 rounds, and I totally didn't move the targets forward or anything because I'm terrible at shooting handguns. It's totally not what happened. I just changed the camera angle a little bit. They're still very far away. They're not any closer than they were before, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I still missed. Well, they are the same distance, so, you know. Did I hit that one? Hold on a minute there. Alright. Looks like I did hit it. I knew I wasn't that bad of a shot, but I hit it, it just didn't explode like I was expecting it to because it's a jug of water. It's just slowly draining. I guess it's just thick plastic. There we go. That got it draining faster. You know, I'm like really thirsty right now. And man, that water actually looks pretty damn appetizing. Damn, am I thirsty. I feel so much better now. A little bit of dirt in there. I didn't see any bullet shrapnel. Seemed to just have gone right through there. Of course it did. But man, I feel so much better now. Well worth any adverse side effects. I'm gonna let up that rock now. Another 5 rounds. I'm an alright shot. You know, I could hit a person at that distance, which is what really counts, versus a soda bottle at that distance. So, oh wait, gotta put the magazine in so I can drop that hammer. That's one thing I don't like about this thing. Really inconvenient for disassembling the gun as well. Anyway, I got another 5 rounds. My last 5 rounds. Alright, last 5 rounds. Guess it's kind of a good thing the sun is setting. Got a piece of wood out there I'm gonna aim for. I'm not gonna hit it, but I'm gonna aim for it. Nice. Well, that was a lot of fun. This is definitely a neat little pistol. Well worth the money I spent on it. Anyway, now I'm going to take you guys inside, show you the box that this comes in, and talk a little bit about it. This was fun, but I am out of ammo. And as much as I'd love to keep shooting, I gotta wait for my ammo shipment. Oh, woe is me. So, now let's go inside and talk about this thing since we can't shoot it anymore. Behold, this is the table of a madman, which is what the liberals say I am because I own guns and have ammunition. So, I'm a madman. Don't mind the mess. I did have an ammo shipment come in. I'm actually literally about to stock the ammo in my surplus, but our focus right now is this little box right here. Now this is several hours later that I'm recording this segment of the video, so I do apologize if it doesn't quite line up with the rest of the video, but I do know that I was going to bring you guys inside and show off the little carry case Now mine came in this little cardboard case. I reinforced it with duct tape because it was falling apart and I want it to last. This is what I'm going to store the pistol in. I have seen them in better condition than this, but, you know, luck of the draw, you get what you get. And the duct tape really doesn't look that bad. It's still really cool. So, this right here is your little pouch that it comes in. A lot of times you'll get a little owner's manual. I did not get that, but, you know, live and let live. So, I do not read Spanish. I have no idea what that says. But you get this nice little Star Model BM and a little magazine holding area. The magazine does run flush to the bottom of the gun, so you could have one in there, and you could have probably two in here. It looks like we have plenty of room to stick another one. But these mags, you know, typically run about 50 bucks a piece nowadays, so I'm probably just gonna have the one. If I want to have multiple mags, I'll grab some 1911 mags at a comfortable $15 a piece. Anyway, this right here is what you can expect whenever you order one of these. They do come in other cases, like hard plastic. I've seen both blue and white, and there was in one instance where I'm not sure if it was a BM model, but it was a Star model pistol, and it was chrome. It was basically a celebratory or a special occasion pistol. I'm not entirely sure what you would call that, but a special occasion pistol. I just got a freaking splinter. And it was chrome, and it actually came in a little red box, which is really cool. But that's about all that can be said about that. I have no idea how people who have to check their blood sugar do it. Man, this hurts so bad. It feels like a freaking wasp sting. They say paper cuts and small cuts often hurt worse than, you know, lacerations. I'm not sure how true that is, but I do know that this really freaking hurts. Holy crap. Alright, well, I've basically already spoiled some upcoming videos I have. Let me just move these out of the way. Yeah, there we go. You guys didn't see those, right? Yeah, you guys have no idea what that stuff was. just pay it no mind, ignore it. Anyway, needless to say, I do have I do have quite a bit of stuff upcoming, actually. Lots of plans. If you'd like to be a part of that, go ahead and subscribe. If you'd like to go ahead and fund more ammo, because, let's be honest, I don't exactly have a lot of really expensive stuff here, but hell, this right here was a struggle to get. If you'd like to help me in my ammo endeavors, I do have a Patreon page. I'm not really expecting much in terms of the Patreon page for quite a while, but that's not going to hurt or stop me from asking. All of the weapons and ammo that I get are typically bought with my own money, but there's a lot more that I would love to do. Unfortunately, I do not have the finances to get that done as of yet. As the channel grows, hopefully the Patreon page will grow. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you don't feel like helping out financially, because subscribe, help the channel grow. That in the long run, will help me reach my ultimate destination of being able to get more of this and get paid to make videos on me shooting it. That's the dream. So that's where the hopes lie. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I had a lot of fun today. This is a nice little pistol for the price. Thanks for joining me on this really interesting adventure. I've heard some mixed things about these, but damn, I'm like ludicrously impressed with it. The bluing on it is kind of worn, but that's fine. I really don't care about that. I'm just gonna be launching lead down range with it. It's pretty accurate, despite the fact that I am not accurate myself. Anyway, I'm gonna go practice my accuracy. I definitely do need to get better with handguns. I'm by far a rifle guy. But have a nice day, guys.